There was one up here that I didn't get? Symbols of an architect. What does perfection look like? Will we ever know? Can we even comprehend it? Would you know if you were looking at a perfect stream at this moment? I don't think you would. Okay, this time there's, like, nothing. Nope, there's a tiny one down there. Well, I mean, it's not tiny, it's just far away. That's how eyes work. Where is it? Is it out on the tip? Tis. Dire Rose. Carving with the god Dire Rose. The fish that vomits skeletons. Pleasant. Laid siege to France for 3 centuries before the siege was broken in the Great Betrayal. You hear that, France? You got 3 wonderful centuries ahead of you. Being vomited skeletons onto you by a fish. I also have to at some point go and turn on those spotlights, or one of the spotlights anyway. Oh, that's that one. That's gonna keep tricking me. I'll just have to remember. Was this where there was one that I had to jump off and I missed? No, not here. Up there. And also over there. Alright, so... Can I reach that from here? It looks reachable. I'm gonna reach it. Reached. Reaching. Roached. Oh, right. This is the annoying thing where it's like, yep, you can see that one, but you can't really get over. Oh, can I? Not like that. Let me actually try that again.
Those crystals obtained.
I was never gonna make that. There's one way over there. Alright, let's take... oh no, this is a closer one. Or is that the... that's the one we need the spotlight for? Yes. Time to spotlight. Spotlight. They should have gave me the jetpack by now. I deserve it. I'm a good boy. Is this not the building with the... oh, it's over there. And is there only one? There's more than one, right? There's two, it looks like. Statue of sorts. There's definitely one over there. But where is that one point? Same place?
Those crystals obtained.
It's just for blood crystals. So that oh, I already shined on this one. Okay. So there were two, but I already got the other one and forgot about it. Alright, we're down to a very, very small number of things left to pick up. Right? Yeah, I see nothing this time. Alright, let's do this then. She's nearby. Let's start going to people one by one. Talking to them. See what comes up. She's... let us chit and chat. Lots more things to talk about. Yuri's alibi. Comms blackout. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive? Man. Is this chair? That's better. Not down here. Those are very rare, lady. If he's using that as an alibi, you need to be skeptical. Can you tell me anything about the marshal stationed at the first seal? Already told you. One of the guards was Voth, Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty upset. You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals on the night? Things take a little while to flow downstream. Need to wait for loose lips. The murder of Grace Bloodlines. Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her. Do you know who she is? I figure some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life, though. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? That makes sense. I have got something good. Are you buying? I am. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism? Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some syndicate members use encryption in messages to use encryption in messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all. I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism. Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned? Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me. My work is never done. Have you got a copy of this message? They realized the mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. Who opened the third seal? You know anything about how the council entered the penthouse? Oh, if I knew the secrets of the seals, we wouldn't be doing this dance. I don't mean the seals. I mean, how do they go in and out frequently? Are they in there every day? The penthouse is reserved for special business. It takes a lot to get the council in there. Big building to be hardly ever used. Montserrat loves his concrete. He wanted something large and imposing, something to reach the heavens without the audacity of Babylon. Don't you mean Babel? Tower of Babel? That was trying to reach the heavens. Why not build it on the mountain if he wants to reach the heavens? The mountain is reserved for holy grounds. The temple is carved into it. You don't argue with the high priestess. Anyway, Montserrat decided that the council would only enter the penthouse together. His paranoia was growing unabated. Did you know he always carried a gun? The old Montserrat never used to do that. So it would be weird if I have evidence of a council member entering by themselves 2 days before the murder. If a council... Wow, look at her eyes. If a council member did that, they'd be going directly against our leader. Risky move. None of us are privy to everything that happens with the council, so I can't say for sure. I haven't heard anything else about council members disobeying him, though. If that's the evidence you've got, something is definitely suspicious. You know anything about the third holy seal? I know that it will cost you... Okay. Nice doing business. Now she's going to tell me something I already know. It's a blood lock. How do you know that? I have my ways. Someone let it slip. Who? Aiz Kiwami. What made him tell you? That will always be my secret. Who else knows? Who can say? Maybe the gods. May the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and easily gave in to cosmic fear. Who knows who talks to who on this island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of the gods put into them? Well, that narrows it down. Got any product that relates to Henry's father? Digging in the past, lady. Is there truth in the midst of time? An investigator investigates. The third holy seal is a bloodlock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't it? The syndicate control this island. The citizens monitored like cattle. This slipped through, though. I've been trying to find out the answer myself. I don't like unknowns. I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell. I've got records of some private financial transactions between Rena Division and Aiz Kiwami. What kind of transactions? Aiz was giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back to 27 years and 5 months ago. And? I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born? Oh. The mystery of the dead killer demon. Crimson, you got an inside track on demons on the island? You mean Shinji? Let's start with Shinji. He's a little arsehole, but he's harmless. You've met him? Why hasn't he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he avoided capture. You've not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end. He's too weak to do anything, so what's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No way. He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons? On the island? I assume the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. So you're not aware of any other demons on the island that may have got into the council penthouse last night and redecorated it in a nice shade of viscera? What do you know about secret demonology labs? Not enough, apparently. Buying? Okay. Thanks, lady. Hit me. Witness secretly experimented in demonology. Why? That's illegal. That's why it's a secret. Witness wants to understand why paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the islands and causes the end of a paradise. You got any proof? Secrets often don't have proof. That's why I'm doing a 2-for-1. To study demons, you need a secure space to do it. There's a secure bunker hidden under the suburbs. Carmelina designed it into this island in secret. I don't know what it's used for, but I know it exists. Carmelina designed it, but Witness uses it? Sure, she's not involved. I think it was a failed panic room experiment or something. Trouble with syndicate panic rooms is that we don't do well cooped up together. Egos never do. Where is it? Like I said, the suburbs. When the Henry incident happened, it fell on the wrong side of the dead zone and is now within the concrete sarcophagus. Okay, did I find a... Maybe I'll go back in there. I need to find out more. Did you see the architect last night? I heard she was hanging out with Witness last night. You should ask her. Seems odd. Lydia and Sam? Lydia should have been doing her ferrywoman duties. The log at the gate should confirm something about that. What do you know about the second holy seal? Only what I told you before. I got the key, but I don't know what's behind the seal. What's behind the seal is. Or what the secret it. She's having a stroke. I gotta save her. I gotta insert some blood crystals. We know about the fourth holy seal. It's an open secret that requires some kind of godliness to get through. An open secret? Word got out a while back. From who? Not sure, it just kind of bubbled up. Probably someone got loose-lipped after a drink. So everyone in the syndicate would know how to breach it? Not the specifics, but if anyone says they don't know anything about it, they're lying. Trying to cover their asses now that you're here. Time to uncover some asses. Go get 'em, Tiger. I guess I might as well buy all of these. Right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's all I've got for you. Investigation freak obtained. Can she breathe life back into paradise? Can she? Glimpses only the start of the day is filled with so much promise. Anything could happen. It won't. This area of space can only be traversed by an ancient race of octopus-like creatures. Their bodies harden into crystals to protect them from innumerable micro-maelstroms. Good. One school of thought claims this area of space is the crucible of life. Another school of thought contests that it isn't, but hasn't provided an alternative. A billion stars. All those stars looking down on us every night. Harrowing, isn't it? See? See? I was right. I was right to fear the moon, the starlit sky. What do they want? Why do they watch?
Starlight skin obtained.
Fleeing moon starlight skin obtained. The moon will be back. It has to be. It always is.
Starlight skin obtained.
Hey, the colors of paradise. Got time for a chat. Tell me about your blessing. The 19th island incident. It was a weird island from the beginning. Strange feeling in the air, like it was a powder keg waiting to go. About 2 centuries into it, the demonic invasion happened. Someone communicated with the gods. We discovered an Eden cult in the apartments. They'd convinced themselves a passing comet was the god. They were amateurs, but managed to reach out into space. The demons flooded in. Why was this invasion so bad? Akiko and marshals hit the cult hard. Real shock and awe response. The apartments were demolished before this corruption set in. We thought we'd got them, but the cult had a trick. There was a possessed cult member chained up in the sewers. The marshals missed them in their sweep, high on successfully wiping out the apartments. The guy in the sewers let the demons slowly seep into the island. The foundations of the island became rotten. Then the demons attacked. Swarms of them came from underground. Everyone took up arms. So you fought the fight and got blessed? Not just a pretty face, lady. Akiko and her marshals were pinned down at the temple. I held the line at the council building. Akiko's never forgiven me. She was convinced the demon general would go for the temple. I believed otherwise. After the battle, the gods bless the god apostrophe S? Do we have to? The god has blessed? No. And I got this new head. Story time's over, lady. Be glad I didn't charge you for this. Go save paradise instead of hanging around in a sewer. I'll be back for another story. No, I won't. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. So I spent a ton of my blood. Didn't find out too much new. Alright, so there I can see a heart like super far away in that direction. No, at this point I should find a phone. And there just was one, right? I heard it bleeping at me. I ignored it. Oh, that's right. I kind of want to go in the... Yeah, maybe... Am I near the dead zone? Reasonably. I can also... Yeah, I want to go into the dead zone and see if there's more stuff to discover in there. So first of all, are there any mysteries are revealed? But there's none. Nothing to see. But we think there's an underground bunker. And I've already bought. Or this, I get, this is, maybe this is what they were talking about. This ladder that just leads to, underneath the bar. Right? It's not underneath the bar, it's just the back of the bar.
Investigation.
The storeroom. That's right, I got these gauntlets and never used them. There's got to be something somewhere that you break open with a pile bunker or whatever. And is it something in here? Because now I'm not 100% sure if this tunnel is supposed to be the panic room. I mean, I guess it is. There's nothing else here. Right? I can go up to the apartment and check it out again. They did make this look pretty cool. Corpse of random division and killed with strangulation. I forgot about that. In fact, there's probably lots of things in here that are like, hey, I should go ask everyone. I should stop exploring now. Just for a little bit. And go talk to everyone once. And by once, I mean talk to them until they are depleted. And then date them. Where is the nearest person? Lydia's right over here. Up there. Lots of things to ask. See the architect last night? I didn't see her, LD. Was waiting for the call to pick her up. Heard she was at Witness's apartment, if that helps. Who killed the whole... Wow, lots. Alright. You know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside the council building? Not a thing. I was working last night. Why are your British tire tracks on the penthouse? LD, that wasn't from last night. When was it then? A couple of weeks ago. I went up there to think. The sunset looks so good up there. Sure you weren't up to a little infiltration? You really think I was on the roof of the council building trying to break in? Somebody got in. I found your knife outside the penthouse. What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved with a message from Sam. You found my knife? I've been looking for that for ages. It disappeared a while ago. Disappeared? Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Like it just up and vanished. Uh-huh. Do many things vanish around here? Or is it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and then appeared outside a crime scene? Come on, LD. You never lost something before? Do you know why the blade is damaged? Not much need for a combat blade on this island, so it just became a tool. Pop a cap off a beer bottle, tighten the axle nut on the car, you know. I couldn't hold doors open with it, though, because it's not shaped like a screwdriver. Can I have it back? It's sentimental. Afraid not. This is the evidence. Do you know anything about the opened grate on the council building? Grate? A maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged through it. Not sure why you'd think I'd know anything about that. I've got a scenario in my head that you fit into. Does that scenario include proof? That's what we'll find out in the trials. Second Holy Seal. What do you know about the second seal? It's a secret, LD. I've never been through that big door in the council building. Do you often like to dress up in space helmets? What are you talking about? I found a space helmet that smells of your perfume. Oh, we did, didn't we? Where? I don't remember. Space helmet? Why is that on the island? You need one to get through the second Holy Seal. Did you use it to go through the seal? I've never seen a space helmet, never mind wore one. And why does it smell of your perfume? No idea. Someone planted it as evidence? You said your perfume is a unique blend. Only you know the recipe for it. How could someone else have planted it? What about the third seal? You know anything about the third Holy Seal? Can't help you. It's all secret. Who breached the fourth Holy Seal? I don't know. Oh, is she lying? Baby, why you lying? Why you always lying? What do you know about the murder of Grace bloodlines? Not a thing. And she sure doesn't know a lot of things. You know anything about demons on the island? Not a thing. Didn't the marshals kill them all during the Henry incident? Why you always lying? Your jacket doesn't smell too bad. Why would I say that to? Aren't you a charmer? Ever thought about replacing it? You're out of your mind. You never replace a battle jacket. It becomes part of your life. Part of you. It's been millennia. And it'll be millennia more. In jail. What are you painting at the moment? Abstract stuff. This island's existed for centuries. What does it mean to me? That kind of thing. What does it mean to you? It's complicated. Everything is. One day hope, one day despair. One day excitement, one day boredom. I want to capture that. I want people to see the island and how they feel about it in each painting. Must be a hard island to paint. Why? There's a lot of history here. I have to focus. Block that out. Concentrate on how the island makes me feel in the moment. Beach okay again? Perfect. Boing. So, something I think we should discuss. Something you want to tell me. It's probably nothing, LD. Nothing is probably something, she said. K-Man's missing, right? K-Man? Sorry, K-Hex. Yeah, he is. This probably has nothing to do with it, but I liked hanging with K-Man, so I want to tell you. The other day, Yuri started freaking out in the HQ. Totally went off at one of the assistants. How does this relate to K-Hex? He was looking for his ring. It's a nice ring that he commissioned from K-Hex. This ring, by any chance? Wow. That's the one. That big blue sapphire looks good, right? Not my kind of thing. It's too flashy. Forgot all about the red, huh? Where did you find it? Sorry, Lydia. Investigator's secret. Why was he yelling at the assistant? Yuri was lashing out. He'd lost the ring and was going berserk about it. Do you think this is relevant? I want to help K-Man, you know? I think it is. Thanks, Lydia. May your specter gaze upon a star, and may you reach the moon. Alright. Another person. How about Sam? Oops, I did this wrong. Fortunately, ladders have been invented. Yeah, so what's kind of my overview I mean, almost everyone has things that implicate them in something or other. Which means I might actually play through the trial more than once. If there really are, like, very different things that, ways that things could fit together. We know Grace bloodlines. I don't know anything, do I, LD? What? Harmony, did you see the architect? Have you asked the architect? Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals? Oh, that's right. He keeps saying Desune. I don't, do I? Desune. Terrible business, isn't it, Desune? Any idea why Lydia's knife was outside the penthouse? No idea, LD. You sure it's hers? Sammy, come on. She didn't mention losing it or using it to do a bit of murder or anything. Not sure how I can help. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? It's a mystery, Desune. Not for me to know, Desune. What do you know about the third Holy Seal? I don't know a thing. All the seals are mysteries, Desune. Know anything about an unauthorized distillery in the Dead Zone? The Dead Zone has an aura. The structure of the island is corrupted there. It gives whiskey a unique taste. Surely the whiskey is tainted as well. It's quad filtered. The flavor is there, but the taint is removed. It's clean. You should try some. I know it's illegal, but how many times do you get to have whiskey blended in a demonic hot zone? I needed to know. You understand, Desune? I found a chiller containing a blood vial at your little distillery. What? What chiller? Don't test me. Why is the label scratched off? It's not my business, Desune. That vial came from Doom Jazz, Desune. The doctor? It's for my prescription. What? What do you know about the fourth Holy Seal? I don't think I know anything. No one does, Desune. Know anything about demons on the island? There shouldn't be any demons on the island, Desune. Alright. Fancy a drink? What's your recommendation this time? How you doing? Dancing through the investigation. Good. How about some tsukemono and a whiskey mizuwari? Perfect. Serving whiskey in a mizuwari style is good with food. Mixing chilled whiskey and chilled mineral water lengthens the flavor, but maintains mouthfeel. You can really taste the toffee flavor in this one, Desune. This taste reminds me of something. Remember Dead Nebula's Fine-Aged Soul? A deep and complex yet delicate whiskey. One of Dead Nebula's most popular whiskeys. You enjoyed it just before your exile. You had one last night in my bar before your exile. We drank this together with Lydia, Desune. You have a good memory. It is my job to remember everything about a guest in my bar. I'm not just here to serve drinks. It is imperative that I select the right drink and make sure you leave happier than when you arrived. It's almost like they could make a whole visual novel just about that concept. What's with the Japanese bar snacks? You're from Turkey. The Japanese have perfected the art of bartending. The drinks are precise and finely crafted, and made especially for each guest. The purpose is to hone a craft and use that to create a drink that can only exist in that moment for that guest. Other countries view drinking as a means to an end. We view it differently, though, don't we, LD? Something to be savored and enjoyed. I'd love to say that this mass murder won't solve itself. Please come back, Desune. Looking forward to it. And the mouthfeel of this Mountain Dew is pretty good, too. Not just a means to an end. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. So he was not at all forthcoming. He was like, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing about nothing. Doomjazz is going to have a lot to tell us, right? Let's go to Witness first. This is in... Yeah, he's in that building. And how are we doing on hearts? Any? Tiny one way over there. We'll worry about that later. Never mind. What was this, by the way? Monument to the Moon, of course. Is there an elevator here that leads up to him? Should be, right? There it is.
Witness to the end.
So, let's talk about seals first. You know anything about the murder of the marshal guards outside the council building? Is this case not open and closed? Do you believe there is more? Have you scoured the council building? What do you know about the second holy seal? Nothing, Lady Lovedeyes. It is a mystery to everyone on the island. Do you know anything about the third holy seal? The holy seals are kept secret on purpose. What do you know about the fourth holy seal? Nothing, Lady Lovedeyes. It is one of the council's secrets. Did you see the architect last night? I don't know what to tell you other than what I've already said. She came to spend the evening with me here. If you want to know what she did before that, you need to ask her. Lydia and Sam, speak to Yuri. What do you know about the murder of Grace Bloodlines? Wasn't that case solved years ago? Know anything about demons on the island? Demons? I don't. They're a blight on our holy work, corrupting our righteous home. The marshals exterminated them all after they came to the island. There shouldn't be any left. I've heard a nasty rumor, Witness. You've been illegally studying demonology. Whoever told you that is fabricating a lie. Demons are vile things. They threaten our holy work. They must always be wiped out. Surely, studying them would help you understand how the islands end. The risk is too great. If our islands continue to fail, our mission will falter. You dialed the number 833-2112-ES9116RD at midnight last night. That call was to a receiver attached to a lock on a crate which contained a killer demon that had been hidden in the council penthouse. Wow, we completely stopped playing around. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yes, you do. You unleashed that killer demon. No, I didn't. Someone is trying to frame me. Bollocks. Why were you butting heads with Montserrat so much? What does that have to do with anything? I need to know why someone was clashing with a murder victim. Our leader was not following the holy mission. His focus was on the island sequences and not the gods. Sounds like he was straying from the path. Yes, I'm glad you understand. Our first priority is to prostrate ourselves before the gods, not build ourselves a nice home. If our islands fail, then that is the will of the gods. If we trust in them, we will be saved. Did that make you angry enough to kill? I know you must ask these questions, but it pains me to hear you question my loyalty and faith. You voted against every proposal he put forward, didn't you? That is the point of our democratic meetings. We all have a say on the direction of the syndicate. His direction veered away from our holy mission. I voiced my disagreement with it. What kind of proposals were they? Advancement towards the so-called Perfect 25. I don't care about our new home being perfect if the gods are not there to celebrate with us. Look out to the ocean of madness. So many pyramids sit empty. 24 island sequences, and we only have one pyramid resident. We are capable of so much more. Why haven't we done more? Montserrat had other plans. Grand resurrections could wait until the island sequences were solved. What is the point of Perfect 25 if the gods remain in pain? I wanted to remind Montserrat of the syndicate's purpose, so I voted against everything he and the council had put forward. Did you remind him with a knife? Or a demon claw? Why were you irritated to see Carmelina? Is that what she told you? I was surprised. It is unlike her to do a social call. Are you suspicious of her? Are you? People do things that are out of character. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? I didn't. When they have occurred before, they've always been hard to pinpoint. They don't affect the whole island. You want a smooch? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations. How are your plants? They do well in the climate of paradise. When the world is coming apart, it is good to have a hobby. Would you like one? I like to give them to people. They are difficult to care for. They are a test sent from the gods. If we fail to look after them, they will die. If they all die, then we all die. The plants need our time and devotion. So do the gods. Maddening rare plant. This plant has been freshly fertilized and watered. It comes from an esoteric plateau from my home in Iran. It will survive for a while without constant attention. Once you finish your investigation, it will provide something to focus on. Thank you, witness. I got a plant. I got a plant. There's a sensitive matter. Alright, I'm gonna probe you. Something you want to tell. It is about Akiko's phone call after Henry escaped. I can see you are working hard, Love Dies, so I will tell you this. I worry that you are doing this for yourself and not the gods, but I am bound to help you. It is their wish. Akiko was supposed to be at the desolation cell, yet I couldn't hear the haunting sounds of that island, nor the sea that surrounds it. What does that mean? Everything? Nothing? You need to work that out. The gods wished you to know, so now you know. May you fly with destroyed Eden, and may you reach the moon. Okay, so it's still marked as a potential lead, so I don't think I have found this secret bunker. I'll go back in there at some point. Somewhere with... Oh, that too. Wherever those obelisks are, I should go and try to find someone with line of sight to them, and it'll probably be a spot. Behind a planter near the... Okay. Hop right down here and talk to Yuri. Pleasant fellow. Always a nice conversation. Save, too. Don't forget to save.
Getting saved. You know it.
And he does have petals on his hat. Do you know anything about the Myrtle of the Martial Guards? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? We don't know about the seals, freak. That's the point. Here, let's rap for a second. Rap? You put a key in the nightmare computer connected to the obelisks on the beach and activated them. What are you talking about? You did. I've got the logs. Don't worry. Someone else accessed them, but they were more intelligent than you and used a wireless access device. More intelligent. The insects on this island can barely tie their shoelaces, let alone figure out the symbols on the obelisks in space. Thanks, Yuri. For what? You just told me about the symbols on the obelisks, which I didn't ask about. You'd only know about if you used them. Uh-oh. Where did you get the key from to access the obelisks? I have no idea what you're talking about, freak. Don't hold out on me. I know you know the secret of the second seal. I have nothing else to say. Third seal. Of course not. They're a mystery. Stop wasting time. Who breached the fourth Holy Seal? What do you know about it? The Holy Seal that Henry got through and then killed the council? Yes, that one. Who cares? The monster killed him. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get the show on the road. Know anything about demons on the island? The marshals killed them all. They should have killed Henry while they were at it. Were you outside the Kental? The Kental? The council penthouse last night? Of course I wasn't, freak. I found pink petals, which I suspect are from your hat, outside the penthouse. I doubt that. So for the record, this is a complete denial? Yes, freak, it is. It won't stand up in court anyway. I heard you're missing a ring. Of what interest is that to you? Is it this one? Give me that. Forgot to say the magic word. Want to tell me what's doing in the fist of K-Hex's dead body? I have no idea. He made it for me and I lost it. Someone probably found it and gave it to him, recognizing his work. Probably. Anything else you want to tell me? I don't know anything else. Why did you shut the boat trips down early? What business is it of yours? Just answer the question. It was part of shutting down the island, ready for the end. But why? It never normally happens, and none of the other systems were shut down prematurely. Don't question how I do my job, freak. I had some security worries and shut it down. Did it have anything to do with a dead body at the bottom of the cliff? What dead body? I have no idea what you're talking about, but surely this is the jurisdiction of the marshals. You're supposed to be investigating the council murder. It might be linked. Did you have anything to do with it? Definitely not, freak. A lot of bad coincidences, then? Must be. Did you see the architect last night? I saw the architect before I started my duties with the fairy woman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here. You ever visited the library vaults? From time to time? For work or personal use? What does it matter? I'm chasing some leads. That vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. A demon is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council. It also contains other books. I am the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records or texts for her work. So you didn't take books on demonology? Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak? Wait a minute, the murder of Grace bloodlines. Nothing. Got time to chat. What do you want? What kind of music do you like? Good, a properly addressed question. Why do you want to know? I want to get to know you. Have you been drinking, freak? You have any interests? I do enjoy some music. Classical. Music that improves your mind. Studies show that the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term effects. Quite. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. May you see through a million eyes, and may you reach the moon. So I guess let's go over to her, right? Right. Later we'll go. Yeah. After that, we'll go. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go up to one last kiss, and then we'll talk to Henry and Akiko. Maybe next time, because it's almost 9. Which way am I going? Oh, we are approaching a mist. Oh no, that's the one I don't care about. That's the gun. Right. Path split up here? Yes. I should also, I forget what's, I went over to that pyramid once. I don't think I found anything. Heart the game? Oh, there is one up there. Oh, this is the wrong way. Darn.
One more kiss.
What are you talking about? The second? Lucille, the mystery of mysteries. What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret. People have found the answer. Oh, that's too easy. I'm a busy woman. You are, but the path is worth treading. I've seen things. People talking. Things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. I see. In your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only psychically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold a human body together while outside of our world. What about psychically feeling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? The second Holy Seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical. It exists as a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't comprehend. What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in a vacuum and psychically perceive the inner workings of a secret lock? What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim, then? You need to decide what the truth is. Who opened the third seal? Do you know anything about the third Holy Seal? Who could get through there? A special lock requires an unusual key. Fourth seal. I know it requires godliness to get through. How do you know that? As a spirit, I can go places others can't. How can someone get through it? Find out how to become close to a god. What about Henry? What are gods and demons when you get down to it? Aliens, beings from the depths of the universe. How could the syndicate differentiate between a demon and a god? What if that's the flaw in their plan? Could a demon get through the god seal? Could it? Know anything about demons on the island? I was wondering when you'd encounter them. Them? I've seen a lot of things, watched a lot of people do a lot of things. Have you heard the rumors? A secret demonology research room, run by someone that it shouldn't be? I've heard them. There's a secret in the dead zone, but there's a problem with that, isn't there? The dead zone's off limits. You need the I've already been in there. What if there was another way in, though? A tunnel, perhaps. What tunnel? Do you like to drink, investigator? A nice wine on a summer's evening at the best bar in town? A stroll afterwards, perhaps? Behind the bar, exploring the world? What do you find? That's the interesting bit, isn't it? Our dear witness going where he shouldn't. Anyone else? Mr. Daybreak is a very naughty boy, isn't he? So deciphering all that, Witness has been using a tunnel behind Sam's bar to get into the dead zone so he can use the secret demonology lab. I'm so frustrated with your literal way of talking sometimes. Do you know anything about the murder of the Martial Guards? Council building is awash with evidence, investigator. Check everywhere. What secrets does the sea hold? What about reaching for the sky? Time to chat. I have all the time in the world until the island ends. What's your take on Perfect 25? There's no such thing as perfection. The Syndicate has obsessed over demonic corruption, but turned a blind eye to the corruption itself. Are you expecting Perfect 25 to fail? Fail is a broad term. Nothing lasts forever, does it? Everything changes, including perfection. I don't think many people want to hear that. A human's folly. Believing whatever you want isn't acceptable. You can tell how far a society is away from collapse by how many people flock to demagogues. Are you saying Carmelina is a demagogue? She's the one peddling perfection, isn't she? The one offering the easy answer to all our worries? Perfection is a lie. Perfection will crumble. Perfection is sold to fools. Do you think we can achieve perfection, investigator? That's what I'm here to find out. I hope you do, investigator. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon. Alright, let's save it there, and then next time, maybe we gotta go talk to Akiko and Henry. We have to talk to the architect again, I think. Talking to Henry might get me the code to the safe in his apartment in the dead zone, which will let me open that lock. There's a list. There's a list of things to do. I gotta talk to the doctor, too. I have to ask him so many things. Oop.
Getting saved.
But we may be close to ending. So that will be Thursday. Probably planning to also stream on Saturday. That might be, well, I don't want to plan it out yet. We'll see what happens Thursday. So thank you guys for being here. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you next time.